want to talk about Putin. Putin was born on October 7, 1952 in Leningrad, Soviet Union. The youngest of three children of Vladimir Spiridonovich Putin and Maria Ivanovna Putina. His grandfather, Spiridon Putin, was a personal cook to Vladimir Lenin and Joseph Stalin. Putin's birth was preceded by the deaths of two brothers. Albert, born in the 1930s, died in infancy, and Victor, born in 1940, died of diphtheria and starvation in 1942 during the siege of Leningrad by Nazi Germany's forces in World War II. Putin's mother was a factory worker and his father was a conscript in the Soviet Navy, serving in the submarine fleet in the early 1930s. During the early stage of Nazi German invasion of the Soviet Union, his father served in the Destruction Battalion of the NKVD. Later, he was transferred to the regular army and was severely wounded in 1942. His maternal grandmother was killed by the German occupiers of Tver region in 1941. And his maternal uncles disappeared on the Eastern Front during World War II. November 1, 1960, Putin started at school 193 at Baskov Lane, near his home. He was one of a few in his class of about 45 pupils who were not yet members of the Young Pioneer organization. At the age of 12, he began to practice Sambo and Judo. In his free time, he enjoyed reading the works of Karl Marx, Friedrich Engels, and Lenin. Putin studied German at St. Petersburg High School 281 and speaks both German and English as additional languages. Putin studied law at the Leningrad State University named after Andrei Zhdanov in 1970 and graduated in 1975. His thesis was on most favored nation trading principle in international law. While there, he was required to join the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. He remained a member until it ceased to exist in 1991. Putin met Anatoly Sobchak, an assistant professor who taught business law. Putin was influential in Sobchak's career in St. Petersburg, and Sobchak, and who later became the co-author of the Russian Constitution and of corruption schemes in France. In 1997, he received his Ph.D. in economics at the St. Petersburg Mining University for a thesis on the strategic planning of the mineral economy. Putin worked as a KGB foreign intelligence officer for 16 years, rising to the rank of lieutenant colonel before resigning in 1991 to begin a political career in St. Petersburg. In 1996, he moved to Moscow to join the administration of President Boris Yeltsin. He briefly before being appointed prime minister in August 1999. Following Yeltsin's resignation, Putin became acting president and, in less than 4 months, was elected to his first term as president. He was subsequently re-elected in 2004. Due to constitutional limitations of 2 consecutive presidential terms, Putin served as prime minister again from 2008 to 2012 under Dmitry Medvedev. He returned to the presidency in 2012, following an election marked by allegations of fraud and protest, and was re-elected in 2018. In April 2021, after a referendum, he signed into law constitutional amendments that included one allowing him to run for re-election twice more, potentially extending his presidency to 2036.